What's going on? It's Rahim again and welcome back to Best Business. If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. So let me start by saying that there is nothing more important to learn a new language than motivation. The first of my tips for learning a new language is to keep in mind that when you embark on an exciting adventure, you need to have the right state of mind. Your thoughts influence your actions, so if you aren't feeling up to it, aren't motivated or don't have the energy, you might as well forget making any notable progress in the language of your choice. Let me tell you that I'm not trying to make you change who you are. What I do want is for you to become a better version of yourself, one that is aware of your potential and that has much more self-confidence. The desire to learn is what sets apart a successful learner from another who won't be making progress in the long term. And this is valid for just about anything you want to do in life. Those who manage to learn a new language are the very same ones who are curious and full of passion. I'm not trying to say that you need to exhaust yourself with learning sessions that last 5 hours. What I mean is, if you really want to master a new language, you have to learn something new about the language every day, without forgetting to review already learned vocabulary. No need to study for 5 hours a day. 1 hour is plenty. Don't tell me that you don't have the time. We all have the time. It's just a matter of discipline and defining your priorities. My next tip is to learn in chunks. You might be asking yourself what I mean by chunks. Well, by this I mean all those expressions and phrases that you need in precise situations. Some simple examples are: have a nice day, good luck, would you mind? According to linguistic research, learning chunks of a language is more efficient than learning long lists of separate words, because when you learn phrases, you also learn the correct conjugation along with their proper context, something which is also be of great help to sound more natural and be fluid in the language of your choice. Here is a concrete example to help you understand. Let's take the first example I gave you: have a nice day. This is a phrase you have heard over and over again in your life, so much so that you don't even think about it anymore. However, what would happen if someone were to tell you, have a friendly day, or obtain a good day? You would probably burst out laughing, and rightly so. Despite these two phrases being grammatically correct, in real life situation, they would seem odd at best. And that's because a native speaker would never say this. That's why learning phrases and expressions commonly used by the native speakers of a language is important. My next tip is to read. Reading is one of the fastest methods I know for progressing in a language, and I'm the living proof of it. When I first started to read books in English, I had a very basic level. I just knew how to present myself in the language. But I managed, thanks to reading 5 pages per day, to get to a level where I could easily read the works of Stephen King without having to take a break to understand what I was reading. My next tip is to multiply your learning experience, because no single learning method will ever be enough. The most important of my tips to learn a new language I could ever offer you is to diversify your learning resources and contact with the language. First, don't stay stuck with one or two methods, broaden your horizons. And don't forget that one approach can boost your level when you're still a beginner, but can be completely useless once you have reached an intermediate level. So what language are you learning right now? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.